Hello, my name HENNADII DYKYI, and I am the mayor of Bila Tserkva.
10 years from now, our city, which was founded by the Kievian Grand Prince Yaroslav the Wise, will celebrate its 1,000-year anniversary. These have been centuries of progress and growth, from a fortress for the defense of Kiev to a major industrial center of the greater Kiev region. Indeed, it is right here, on the beautiful banks of River Ros, which flows through Bila Tserkva, that the name Kievian Rus was born. Our city has a glorious history and a dignified present, as well as outstanding natural and human potential. We have ambitious vision for our city, but unfortunately, we also have a rabid neighbor who is trying to deprive us of our past and take away our future. Our community numbers 225,000 residents. Our people are experienced, hardworking, freedom-loving, and highly educated. In their work, they embody their love for their city and for their country. We are proud that among other cities in Ukraine, Bila Tserkva is known as the City of Kindness. Our motto is, a city where it's comfortable to live, to start a family, and to raise children. To achieve this, our community comprehensively supports opportunities for the education and well-rounded development of children and youth. We have 40 preschools, 35 schools, and 16 technical colleges, as well as 5 universities. We also have a well-developed system of extension courses and continuing education. This is our investment toward the future development of our city. Our child and youth sports schools have launched the careers of many athletes, including Olympic medalists and world champions in such disciplines as swimming, fencing, and wrestling. From the ranks of our art schools, a whole galaxy of famous artists have emerged: musicians, singers, and painters. In more peaceful times, cultural life flourished in Bila Tserkva, centering around our city's academic theater, the Hall of Organ Music, the Folklore Museum, and local libraries. The city regularly hosted festivals, competitions, art exhibitions, and personal encounters with artists. I would like to especially mention the pearl of our city, the renowned Arboretum Alexandria, which for its 230-year history has picturesquely spread along both banks of the Ros River, covering an area of over 800 acres. For many years, it has been a beloved place for walking and relaxation, for local residents, and for guests of the city alike. The city's healthcare system is an important element supporting families' comfortable life. Our hospitals, both family practices and specialized, employ hundreds of highly qualified doctors who help all segments of the population, without exception, from birth to old age. Our doctors have earned their qualifications in major clinics around the world. In our municipal social services centers, elder residents can not only receive practical help, they can also find opportunities for interesting conversation and activities to fill their leisure time with meaning. Furthermore, Bila Tserkva is an industrial city, with over 50 major enterprises and 17,000 small and medium enterprises. Together, these create over 50,000 local jobs. Examples include Ukraine's only manufacturer of automobile tires, the Rosava factory, which exports its production to over 45 countries around the world. Our city also hosts the Biopharma pharmaceutical plant, as well as the Thermopak factory, which manufactures state-of-the-art packaging. A multitude of large and medium-sized enterprises from the food industry also operate in the city, such as Marvin Foods, and not least Mag Audio, a manufacturer of acoustic systems, has for many years been a regular supplier to the largest concert spaces in the United States of America. Areas of manufacturing like furniture, building materials, and other light industry are also well developed in Bila Tserkva. Thanks to the taxes paid by business and working residents, we have been able to plan for the development of Bila Tserkva and surrounding settlements, which were added to our community's jurisdiction as part of last year's administrative reform. My ambitious personal goal has been to reconstruct the suburban areas and improve our wider community's infrastructure, including repair and development of the transportation network and improving the energy efficiency of municipally owned public facilities and housing. During my time in office, we have also aimed to achieve top results in international rankings of investment attractiveness and transparency of doing business. Prior to Russia's full-scale invasion, Bila Tserkva was receiving increased investor interest as a platform for opening new businesses, including international ones. A process of restructuring and development has freed us from the Soviet past. Our 30-year struggle against the consequences of communist totalitarianism, as well as the more recent era of decentralization, democracy, and freedom, have given Ukraine as a whole, and Bila Tserkva in particular, the opportunity to envision ambitious plans for development and for the return to common values, which we share with you, that center on people and their liberty, rights, and well-being. War brings destruction, suffering, and pain. It breaks logistical connections for business, destroys essential operations and logistics facilities, and makes impossible the timely delivery of fuel, raw materials, and products. As a result, our businesses and our people are becoming poorer and losing the opportunity to earn income. But despite all the difficulties, we continue working. Every day, as we can, we work to restore business and daily life. Sometimes it seems to me that our people are doing impossible and heroic things, which would be incomprehensible during peacetime. Bila Tserkva has avoided occupation, but it has not avoided enemy missiles, which have destroyed both private homes and public infrastructure throughout our city. In addition to local residents, almost all of whom have already returned to their homes, today our city has extended our hospitality to more than 6,500 refugees from the devastated eastern and southern regions of our country, including over 2,000 children. In this way, all Ukrainians have become one enormous family, supporting and accepting into our homes people from the occupied territories who just yesterday were strangers. With all our strength, we are striving for peace and victory, for the ability to live and to work. Russia has left us no other choice and no room for compromise. For over 300 years, Ukraine has been fighting with its hostile neighbor for the right to follow our path of civilization. Today, for our efforts to gain this right, for our desire for freedom and progress, an unprecedented, provocative, and inhumane full-scale war has been launched against us. The aim of that war is to eliminate our people, their cultural heritage, and their future as an independent nation. This is, without exaggeration, Russia seeks to implement genocide against the Ukrainian people and to erase Ukraine from the political map of the world. Sitting behind monitors thousands of kilometers from our city, absolute evil plays with hellish darts, launching ballistic and cruise missiles to destroy our city's infrastructure, our factories, other facilities, and the homes of peaceful civilians. That is how the people of Bila Tserkva were woken from their sleep on February 24th, with explosions from missile attacks. That same way, we continue receiving attacks to residential and industrial sectors. Our children are sitting in basements when they should be playing on newly built playgrounds. Our women are giving birth in bomb shelters without their husbands, who are away defending our country. Our elderly people weave camouflage nets instead of socks and sweaters for their grandchildren. Our men are fighting and fortifying our defensive lines instead of building schools, hospitals, and kindergartens. We fight. We hold the line. We all find ourselves on the front lines in the battle with evil. Our drive to preserve our liberty knows no limits. We are sincerely thankful for all your support, particularly as we know that your help to Ukraine comes at a cost to you, with certain limitations and inconveniences. Please understand that without this help, without your support, it would be nearly impossible for us to restrain this empire of evil that pushes at the border of civilization. At this difficult hour, you are not only giving us hope, you are lessening our losses. You are helping us to hold the line. You are giving us hope in the future. Ukrainians have already paid an incredibly high price for the future, not only of Ukraine, but of the entire civilized world. In your hands, you hold not only the resources that we need today, but also, each one of you, our common hope, faith, and victory. I am sincerely confident that cooperation between us will continue beyond this event. I hope that after Ukraine's victory, our cooperation will continue, founded on true friendship, partnership, and mutual benefit. We will always be ready to work honestly and openly to together build our future achievements.
As the mayor of Bila Tserkva, I invite you to our city as guests, friends, and investors. We look forward to welcoming you to our prosperous and, I hope, peaceful land. Thank you for your